Good morning, friends. Stephen Benoon here with Israeli News Live, and I'm sure this is going to be somewhat controversial, but if you really seriously think about what I'm about to share with you, I think you'll have better understanding why I'm making the video. And of course, the video is about the right to fly or display a Palestinian flag, or in the case of the riots that are happening out in Los Angeles, and now protests are breaking out across the country over this ICE police that was formed, which, gosh, I'm beginning to think it's more like a Nazi police. It's really horrible what we're seeing. I understand when you have illegal aliens, things like that, and you've got very violent people that have come into this country, and that's a different issue. But this right to fly flags, they're wanting to ban people's right, freedom of speech, freedom of expression to fly a Palestinian flag, a Mexican flag, or Nicaraguan, or whatever other country there is. But yet, nobody ever complains about all the Israeli flags that are flown, especially those Israeli flags that are flown inside of the Capitol. Not just flown, but are on practically every Congress and senator's door is displayed an Israeli flag. And everybody's okay with that. And that's a little concerning to me, the hypocrisy behind it. And maybe people don't mean to be hypocritical about it, they just haven't really thought about it in that light there. And although I don't agree with especially politicians having all these banners on their doors of Israeli flags, but it's still their right of freedom of expression. But it tells me that our country is owned by another country. And, so it's gotten really out of control here. And this new ICE police that was formed by Trump using a law from 1798, I believe it is, to enforce the expulsion of people from, especially from the Latin American countries there, I think is overkill. I understand we had a lot of illegals that came across the border, but I also realize we're being set up. And there is a country in the Middle East that's setting us up to conquer and divide against ourselves, to basically annihilate Christianity in America. So you might want to think about what's really going on and who's really behind all of this.